Bloody hell! What a way to return from the international break. Arsenal at home to Liverpool was a disaster. This time, we entirely agree with Mikel Arteta. Quote, "It is my fault," unquote. But unlike the manager, we won't throw the players under the bus. Football fans, welcome to the April 4th edition of the Positively Uncensored Arsenal podcast with your host Shotta and my usual partner, Blackburn George, the Arseblagger. Stay tuned for more. Blackburn George, the Arseblagger. Wow, after Liverpool at home. What a shit show, my friend. We lost love-free to them. Most people don't even know what love-free means anymore. But George, seriously, we only had 3 shots at goal, 2 on target. They had 16 shots at us. We were overrun, especially in the second half. But even in the first half, we sat back, we tried to soak up pressure, and they were all over us. And in the end, 3-Love flattered us because it could have been higher. What a disaster, George.
Well, I don't know what you expect, Shotta. I think you've been very unkind. Trust the process, get behind Arteta. When he gets his own players in, we'll be grand.
Yeah, really. We had Thomas Partey, his own player.
You've 2 options, Shotta. You've 2 options now on supporting Arsenal. Either it's a shit show or it's shit hot. And I'm going for the shit hot today. I'm going to back Arteta all the way. It's not his fault. How can he possibly expect it to produce a football team with 11 international players at his disposal? I mean, you need more than 11.
Yes, really. you need 22 like City.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, my.
Honestly, I'm getting fucking fed up. I'm getting fed up with it. It's just beyond fucking belief how far we've dropped. But even then, I could accept that if it wasn't for these idiots telling me to trust the process and that Arteta's the right man for the job and he'll get it right and we're improving. We're getting better. How the fuck are we getting better? We're in 9th place, 1 ahead of Leeds.
But they're on the same points. They're on the same points, George.
All different.
Yes.
I know. And Bielsa has got a team just up from the Championship with League One players in, not even Championship players. Fucking hell.
Did they even have an international, George? Maybe for Northern Ireland or someplace like that. Northern Ireland and Northern Irish people, I'm not disrespecting you, but you're way down in the FIFA rankings, or you know what I mean, George.
Yeah. Well, fucking hell. It's just like, it's beyond parody now. And people, they're not having it. I mean, they did it. Somebody ran a survey, was it in Gold or in The Athletic?
That shit piece of that toilet, like that toilet paper. God, go ahead, George.
Something like 78% of Arsenal fans thought that we played entertaining football.
Are they out of their minds?
And 80% would be happy to see the manager in charge next year.
Good for them.
What are you up against here? What are they seeing, these people?
But these are the same people, George. I'm sorry to interrupt you. They are the same people. These are the same people, George, who will tell you that we don't need Xhaka. We don't need him. He's the worst player. He represents mediocrity. Look, without him yesterday, Thomas Partey was dominated by 35-year-old Milner. We couldn't even hold. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Don't you dare say anything about that Rolls Royce of a player.
Oh my
Thomas
God.
Partey.
George,
he's transformed our midfield. Absolutely, put us on a different level. He's wonderful.
George, he had 40. He had 40.
I won't have anybody say a word against him.
He had 40 passes.
Just because he got dominated by James Milner doesn't make him not a great player.
You're right. 35-year-old. It's 35 or 36. I mean, Milner, of all the people. George, Partey, I'm not beating up on Partey, but, come on, people. Be sensible. On a bad day, Xhaka has like 80 passes. On a bad day for Arsenal, right? Thomas Partey yesterday had 40 passes with an 80% pass completion rate. We're talking about chalk and cheese here, George.
Yes, we are. And people will tell you we need an upgrade on Xhaka. Where does that leave the other 24 poor fuckers in the squad?
Oh, Jesus. We need a... George!
Have we anything positive to say?
I tweeted you yesterday after the game and said, you better find something positive to for this podcast.
The only positive I can take from it is that I can fucking laugh at it now. It used to upset me so badly that I couldn't eat, sleep, drink, speak to anybody. And now I can laugh. So, that's a positive, isn't it?
It is.
It's taken the strain away from my life. It's taken the expectations and the hope away. Now I can just relax and laugh at how fucking shite we are.
The thing that concerns me, George, you hear people come and saying, well, Arsenal took a battering under Wenger. George, I mean, I've seen us go up to Liverpool and they beat us. I think they beat us 4-0 one time. I mean, we went up there and spanked them 4-0 when Diaby was around. So people don't even get there, okay? And you remember that sparkling performance by your own little meerkat from Russia, where we they thought they would run away with it, and he had a hat trick. So we have had some great evenings at Anfield. But even when they beat us, George, we knew that when they came to our place, it was going to be a scrap. And we rolled over like puppies to have our bellies tickled. They have only won 3 times. 3 times in the entire PL at our place. And yesterday was the worst defeat, George. The worst by any stretch. So don't come here disrespecting Wenger. You deserve every torment you get from under the administration of Arteta. Because he set up a team with Chambers as our right back and left Cedric Soares and Bellerin on the bench. What the fuck? I'm sorry, people. What kind of selection is this? And thanks to Ian on your blog for pointing this out. This is madness. Tactically, it was madness. And what he was trying to do, he was trying to do what he did last year against Liverpool, sit back, soak up pressure, and nick a goal. And that was never going to happen when Liverpool saw top 4 in the horizon after Chelsea lost yesterday. They were at it from the beginning, weren't they, George?
Yeah, they were. And, people don't want to hear it, but we beat them last season employing those tactics, and it was a bit different though. There was 5 at the back. I don't mean 3. I mean 5. We had 5 at the back. We actually had 7 at the back against them last season, and we didn't this time. So it wasn't the same setup. And Liverpool were on the beach. They'd won the league. They'd been partying for a week. Mm-hmm. They weren't up for it last year. Mm-hmm. We caught them on the best fucking possible day to beat them when they've already won and they've nothing to play for. And that was never going to happen again. It was awful. I mean, our tactics seem to be that we won't lose the ball when being pressed because we won't have the ball.
Oh, that's a good one, George.
Take the ball off us if we don't fucking have it.
Yes.
You know what? Really, seriously, fuck off with these. Let's look at the team. Let's go through the team.
Yes.
Leno.
George.
Went one through his legs. We could have had Emi Martinez.
Right through his legs. By the way, George. Diaz, go ahead.
But no, Arteta wanted Leno as number 1. So we sold Martinez. Wonderful. Okay.
And he can't command the 6-yard box. And he can't command the 6-yard box. I'm telling you, George, it is as if...
No, he can't. He's a good shot stopper.
He's a shot stopper. But
so was Fabianski.
Yes.
We may as well have kept him.
Yeah.
So then you've got Chambers playing at right back.
God. I mean, Chambers
is far and away the best right back in our team. Far and away. It's not even close. And behind him, next is Cedric. Third is Callum Chambers, who's a centre-back who can fill in emergencies at right back. He's slow. Oh, what he can do is he can cross the ball quite well if he lumbers up into the final third.
And he gets turned easily.
Yeah, he's a centre-back. Fucking not his fault. And he's playing him there.
Yes.
So what he decides to do is, next to him, on the right-hand side, we'll play Rob Holding, who's also a bit slow.
Ponderous.
So now we've got a pair of... I mean, Rob's a decent defender. Decent.
Yes.
But put him with a left-back who's slow
right
and
back.
not a left-back, and you're going to struggle because there's no pace there at all. Then he chooses Gabriel rather than Mari. Mari's done fuck all wrong. Good on the ball, composed.
Right.
And he picked Gabriel, who, by the way, everybody's saying, when you say how bad Arteta's purchases have been, he's one of the ones that they point out has been a success. He was responsible for 2 goals yesterday.
You saw that? Yes, exactly.
If David Luiz or Mustafi had done that, they'd have got absolute pelters. But no, he's one of the success stories. So he's played him. He's played Tierney. And I suppose you have to play Tierney.
Yes.
But the alternatives are fucking nobody.
Right.
Nobody. We haven't got an alternative.
We got rid of alternative left backs. We kicked them out.
Yeah, we've got one because we've sent our other left back on loan.
Yes.
Because Arteta wanted him out because he's a mate of Ozil's.
Yes.
He's a mate of fucking Ozil.
So he has to go. So he has to go. Right.
So he had to go. Then we've got no Xhaka, who everybody says is a liability, who's far and away our most consistent and important player. We saw that from that yesterday. Nobody else can fucking get the ball. Nobody can progress it like him. Thomas Partey, supposed to be better than Xhaka. Not in a million fucking years is he better. He needs Xhaka beside him, as does Ceballos.
Oh, Lord, he was a disaster.
Right, let's get on to him then. Let's stay with Partey for a moment. Right. £50 million for him.
Jesus Christ.
And he's been, He's had one good game. And that was at Manchester United when they were 15th and struggling.
Yes.
He did have a good game that day. Ceballos, Arteta wanted him. He wanted him for another season. He's here because Arteta wanted him. It's fucking useless. He brought Mohamed El Neni back from
Turkey.
From Turkey. So he's your alternative. I mean,
far more energy.
Energy. A bit of energy. Tidy on the ball.
Yes.
There you go. That's it. Now where do we fucking go? What else he got? Martin Odegaard. He's brought him in. Good. He's not a bad player. He's a good player. But he's brought him in because he's forced out a far better fucking player than him in Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil had to go because Arteta's ego couldn't fucking take it. So he's fucked that up. We've paid £73 million for Pepe, and he can't get a fucking tune out of him because he can't set the team up to suit him.
Right.
Aubameyang's on fucking £300,000 a week because Arteta desperately wanted him to fucking stay. He's a shadow of himself. All he's good for now is joke fucking hair.